Hey Nerdologists, it's Monday, and while I have been loving our discussion this past week or so about books and their movie adaptations, I had a topic for today that is a little more heavy and a lot less fun, and it is non-physical sexual harassment. It's just something that's been on my mind lately, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about what I thought about it, and then maybe get your guys' feedback on it, because it's something that I'm thinking about. If I had been actually prepared and ready to do this video rather than just thinking, oh, this is what I want to talk about and turning on the camera, I would have looked up cases and examples, but I didn't do that. I just have my own observations and opinions and experiences up to this point. But so anyways, the reason I'm thinking about this is because there is this person in one of my classes. Actually, he's in multiple classes because he's just in the department, and he says a lot of very inappropriate things on a daily basis. And for the most part, I'm not offended. It takes a lot to really offend me, and oftentimes I think he's trying to be funny, but it doesn't come off funny. It just comes out as inappropriate, and it takes a lot for me to actually be like, wow, that was inappropriate. I'm usually pretty easygoing in that respect, but I was just, my view of it is because he hasn't actually done anything to anyone, he hasn't physically touched anyone or made threats or overt sexual overtones towards a specific person, that's why no one has said or done anything, even though every person I've talked to, male and female, is creeped out by him, both his sexual references and just other behavior quirks that he has causes him to be just slightly creepy. So I've been thinking, and a friend of mine said something when I was talking to him about it. He was like, yeah, I don't want him around, but I hope that he doesn't actually do something to get kicked out of the classes, because then it would have to be really bad. So I'm like, does it really? And I believe that, I don't know for a fact, but I kind of took it as this person I was talking to was alluding to actually actual assault against someone, actual sexual assault. But I got curious about this, and so I read my campus's sexual harassment policy, and it says that if someone is making sexual remarks or things with a sexual connotation to them, then and people feel uncomfortable by it, then that is considered sexual harassment. But you never hear of people going to the campus or to their workplace or wherever and complaining about what someone said, or very rarely do you hear about it. It's usually the person has to do something a lot more drastic to even get people to talk about what's going on. And my idea about why this happens is because if say I'm a girl and I'm in a room full of guys, which I usually am in a room full of guys with the classes I'm taking, that's just the field, and so one person makes a sexual remark. If I go and complain to the professor or to the dean about this guy making a sexual remark, even if it's justifiable that I was offended or felt uncomfortable by it, I'm going to be labeled as the girl that overreacted. And I think a lot of girls feel that way, is if they complain about something that makes them feel weird or doesn't feel right, they're going to be labeled as over emotional, or just a bitch, or I don't think that as women we have come as far as we would have liked to have come to not be viewed in these derogatory ways. And I definitely I don't know if I'm right, but I feel as if a woman goes to complain about something that a man says, she's going to be labeled. I mean, it happens when girls are actually raped, that people are like, oh, she asked for it, or whatever. So to be not physically touched and to be complaining about how you feel almost violated by the words coming out of this person's mouth, it's like you can't do it. It's like a no-no. So I don't know how we can fix that problem. With my personal problem, I have decided just to keep a very wide berth from this fellow student And when I am in situations where he makes inappropriate comments, I'm just going to keep a running log of what he said and who was around when he said it. That way, if he ever actually does either say something that's way over the line or touches me in any way, I mean brushes up against me, then there's going to be a case, because this guy is weird, okay? But I just kind of wanted your guys' opinion on this situation and what you guys think. Because of your guys' majors, I am very interested. Chelsea, no, Caroline. So bad at names, you guys. I swear I do know your names. I'm just so bad at them. Caroline, I'm especially interested in what you have to say because of your women's studies classes that you have taken. I feel like both of you guys would have a very interesting insight, so I look forward to it. And if you're someone else, not Chelsea, names, so bad at them. If you're not Chelsea or Caroline and you have something that you'd like to add to this discussion, please leave a comment down below or a video response or something, because that would be amazing. And Caroline, I will see you on Wednesday. And I did the name right the first time. I'm so proud of myself. I need a shirt that says I'm bad at names. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great week. Hopefully there's no creepy people bugging you, and hopefully no creepy people bug me. Today I had a class with this fellow student, and it went pretty well. He was not too creepy. Alright, I will see you guys later. Bye.